Hey, Mike, having gym is and as always, I guess. I had a workout yesterday. I just didn't stream it. I wanted to just listen to music and be on. You know, but I tried a new bench PR. Did not get it. Didn't even get close to getting it, but I tried. How have you been? Good to see you back. Good to see you back too, man. Okay, thanks. That's good, man. I'm glad to hear it. That's it. It's just gonna be abs and then do a little bit of traps after, because I feel like I've been I know I've neglected jabs a lot. You know, dude, recently it's been chest. I've been although I've been hitting chest, even like the way it feels sore. Dude, I love a sore chest. Kind of weird, but like it feels satisfying. Back in the day, if I was in my prime, back back and shoulders used to be like my two favorite exercise. It was literally I was putting shoulders and like every exercise. Like if I did chest, do chest and chaps, and then couple sets of shoulders afterwards. And a couple of days later, I'm hitting back with back and biceps, and then two sets of shoulders, and then I have a whole day dedicated to shoulders. It's ridiculous. I had some older shoulders. One day I might make it big enough to reach. You might have to remind me. I would wear that actually. Even if it didn't have a logo or anything. I love a sore chest. That would be cool though. Have my own merch. That'd be sick. Also, gonna be doing a little bit different. Right? Mm, I hit crunches. Right. But definitely scratches with 50 clients set up. Massive chest on shoulders and glutes. Roll with glutes first off. Then billboard. Well, it's not necessarily that my muscles respond better, but like I already had like a pretty good base built just because like sure I wasn't working out for like a year, but I was still super consistent. Like I was obsessed, for around 2 years. Basically, I lived working out. Like that's all I did. That's all I was good at. That's all I had going for me. Just because of that, I still had like a okay frame. You know, but not all of this was just instantly deteriorated. You know, honestly, like the biggest thing is just being consistent, and then diet. Diet. Like, right now, my diet is like really good. It's just always been hard for me to burn fat. You know, like honestly, just eating a shit ton of protein, like just eating until it makes you sick, pretty much. Well, help you get bigger. Um, Whenever I first started working out, I like couldn't get stronger. Like I was losing weight. Like, so whenever I first started working out, I was just fat. I was a fat kid. I was 230 pounds of fat. You know, but I ended up I cut down all the way to 150 just because I wouldn't eat. Like I would skip breakfast. I'd go to school all day. I would eat 2 bags of apple slices for lunch, and that would be it. And then I would get like a small portion for dinner if I'd even eat. And half the time I'd be throwing it up. So it wasn't healthy. But like with that, like I was losing the weight. Like I was shredded. I couldn't get stronger just because I wasn't getting enough calories or protein to actually build muscle. I'm a handsome guy, funny, seem pretty smart, super easy to talk to. You probably can until you get sick. That's actually that's straight from my older brother. He played college football. But I got down to 50 was out. And then I finally like decided that it was okay to eat and like gain weight and be big. And then that's whenever I started eating more. So like I would eat fruit for breakfast because I still to this day I can't eat breakfast. Like I just get like I'll get nauseous if I eat too early in the morning. But like at school, I'd be downing 2 to 3 Uncrustables every day, and then that's whenever I finally started getting stronger. Like my bench skyrocketed. Like that was senior year is whenever I started eating. My bench skyrocketed, and my moves going into senior year was 225. I could barely hit 225. The end of senior year, I think I hit 260. Like in like what a school year is what like 8 9 months. I bench went up almost 40 pounds in 9 months. That's pretty nuts, I think. And I think by the end, I put on 30 pounds, so I was like 180. Still pretty shredded, not like super shredded. Still pretty shredded. Just benching crazy. I'm moving hella weight. I felt really good. But yeah, honestly, like looking back at pictures of myself that I have, I can tell, like just based on my physique, how I was eating. You know, like it's crazy how much your diet can really impact everything. I used to really underestimate it, but now, like having the knowledge I have and like the experience and like all that, it's really it's a lot easier now to like know what to do, know what I'm doing, know what I was doing, what I was doing wrong, all that. It's just like you live and you learn. Right? Yeah, for sure. I think it's really tough. Like whenever you are eating and stuff, uh, to gain weight but still feel good about it because like it's really hard to gain that weight and stay super lean. You know, I'm sure you understand. And then also another thing was my body has changed in crazy ways throughout the years. Like in middle school, like eighth grade, my eighth grade year got cut short because of COVID. That was my COVID year. Like through elementary, middle school, I was super skinny. Like I could not gain weight to save my life. But I was also on well, with different prescriptions, right? Like I had to take a lot of medicine for a lot of things. Uh, the dosage just kept on increasing and shit. So like it just threw my body out of sorts, right? So back then, like I was eating crazy, but I couldn't gain weight just because medicine was fucking with me. The situation happened where I ended up in the hospital because of a response to all the medicine I was on, and I just decided like I'm not letting myself do this anymore. Taking all my prescriptions, right? And it was a combination of that, not being able to leave the house because of COVID. That's why I got so fat going into high school, you know? So I went from the skinny kid to the fat kid in just a couple years. And it made me, like, for a long time, I was super insecure. Even after I got what I still look back at and consider like pretty fucking jacked. Yeah. Back then, was still disgusted. I thought I looked like I still thought I looked like shit. Like I was still the fat kid. Or I had days where I thought I was still some skinny twig, you know, just just couldn't be happy. But then looking back, Jesus, did I really had it, you know, I had it, I really let it all go to waste for no reason. Getting hospitalized for medicine. Yeah, I appreciate the kind words, man. But yeah, it's it's life, man. Shit happens. There's only there's only so much you can control, right? So I really bad at staying on track. The whole point of bringing that up was to let you know, like I understand the like eating a lot and still not being able to gain weight. Like I've been there. It is tough, but also I don't know how old you are and stuff like that, and you don't have to tell me if you're not comfortable with that. But like different stages of puberty and stuff like that, your body will act differently. You know, like a 15-year-old has a much faster metabolism than a 40-year-old and shit like that, right? I mean, like it's also really expensive. Like if you do have a fast metabolism, it's so expensive. If you had all those calories in it, get good calories in, like just like protein, just protein shakes, protein bars. It's expensive. Like I could just sit here and tell you, just drink 4 protein shakes a day, but not many people can really afford to eat like that. Understand? Yeah, I think so. Stuff to get through. But getting through it, I respect that. I mean, I don't know, honesty. I wasn't a very good person. Yeah, it sucks to admit, but like there were times where I used to be a massive dickhead. You know? Like I used to treat other people not well. stuff like that. But like it came to a point one day where is this kind of corny, but like I was scrolling Instagram reels, right? And it was one of those deep thinking shits, right? And it was like stop and think. If you had a daughter right now, would her boyfriend be someone like you? And I thought about it, I was like, hell no. Like if my daughter had a boyfriend like me, right, I'd beat that little shit's ass. And, and then it was realizing that and thinking on that and being like, hey, that's not good. You know, that's what I think of myself. Not how other people can think of me. Like that's not live my life. You know, and that's whenever I started like working on myself, like trying to understand people better, and just a better person for the world. Honestly, I probably wasn't as the person as I consider myself or considered myself, but I'm much happier with myself now. Yeah, like I wake up and I feel like being a better person makes me just happier in general. But like you never really know what other people are going through. It just wants me at the right kindness, right? Can make someone's day. And the friends that I feel like are so much better than the people I was thinking myself with before. Yeah, man. I feel like I feel like you should always look for something to improve on. Like right now, I'm working on improving my physique. And my reason for doing that isn't the same as before. Like I'm sick of getting picked on, sick of people making fun of me, and I'm a little trying to bitch it. It's- I just I want to look good for me now, not for other people. Just for me. Like I don't want to date somebody who is only with me because I have abs. You know, because I'm not always gonna have abs. But I'm always gonna be me. So I want somebody who wants me for me. Sure. Having somebody who finds you attractive is really nice. But just physical attraction shouldn't be the main factor. Yeah. It's just life, right? You know what makes you happy and let the rest fall into place. Looks like we got a few people watching now, so hello to everybody. I didn't say hello to already. Amen. My name is Dan. Uh, hope you enjoy the heavy breathing ASMR. And right now we're having deep philosophical chats, so that's fun. But if you enjoy, consider following. 100% of most people are navigating their own tough situations in some way. Well, usually, so it makes sense for us to try to make it happiness. Have a little fun. You get it. Like it doesn't cost any be time. Like sure, being being evil is free too, I guess. People come in even when your shirt is on. That's a good sign, right? That's what I was just talking about. I'm just want me from my rock hard abs. It's also for my charming personality. And I need a haircut. It's- I think I just counted eight like 3 times in a row. Oh, 54. Or is this Thursday? I can make you in Thursday. I'm not finding girlfriends like you guys, right? What time is 10:56. It's not too bad. Another thing, I think conversations like this are things that people should have more of. I think it's cool to see different people's outlooks on life. What's the story behind the snake? Um, I just like snakes pretty much. I've owned snakes my whole life. I've had ball pythons. Um, I just thought it would make a sick tattoo. And then there's also like the message of like the skin molting and and the snake grows, right? Like you can take that demon, apply it to life. Like I was saying earlier, like always wanting to improve on something, change something, and grow as a person. But for the most part, I just thought it would make a sick tattoo. And then I found themes to apply to it and stuff. I was like, yeah, it works. And then I also have the hammerhead. It's I've always just been a fan of sharks. I always thought sharks were sick. Like I remember, like as a little kid, stay home and watch Shark Week with my dad every year. I still try to. So I have this hat that I would wear every day. Yeah, um, hammerheads, the connection to that with the family and stuff, and that's important to me. Like I love my family. I like to take care of my family. I try my best, help out where I can, and do what I can for my family. Um, Honestly, I just like those animals and thought they made sick tattoos. Sexual thing, but it's like, no, no, nothing like that. I don't think I would get something. I don't think I would get like a joke tattoo like that. Maybe. I think it just depends on tattoo. Um, yeah, and then I also have my third tattoo is right here on my wrist. If you can see that even. So it's a chick. That one I got on my grandma's birthday. After I got these done, my brother's got some tattoos. Well, except for the youngest. She's not old enough yet. Yeah. She wanted to get in on the tattoo thing. And she came up with the chick. It was a wrong idea. We got matching. And I paid for her and paid for everybody. That was my birthday gift there. So got his all matching tattoos. But the chick probably has the deepest meaning of all my tattoos because it was the one that was specifically picked out for its meaning. Um, Chicky was Chicky was my grandpa's nickname. because his name was Chucky. And Chucky turned into Chicky because the way he waddled whenever he walked. Yeah, I love matching chicks. So yeah, um, but my so that Chicky, and my grandpa, he passed away whenever I was real little. Oh, I'm trying to too soon. Yeah, yeah. He passed away whenever I was real little. Too little to really understand like what death was at the time and all that. Too little to really remember too well. Yeah. It's just like that. I like it. I think it's I think it's good. I think it probably gets the most compliments like of people that notice it. Like, because there's a lot of people who see this sneak tag and don't really say anything, but like whenever people notice the chick character, they're always like, "Hey, I love that tattoo. It's so cute." Except, mm, oh, I go back to doing crunches. It's true. Chicken nugget tap. That's nice. Thank you, thank you. I plan. Well, I want to get a bunch of tattoos, dude. I want to be inked up. But I think I really really much. He is. You know, I even the snake tattoo. I see so many people with snake tattoos. Obviously, mine's the best, but don't own it yet. But I feel like there's a point though. Like I feel like there's definitely a sweet point with tattoos. Like I don't want to be like the people with like The blacked out sleeves, like all that. Until you can't see any skin at all. That, it's not even a nugget. It's, it's the it's the actual chick. One dipping sauce on my desserts. That might actually be really funny. I might consider that. I know, I'm fine with having like fair enough. Fair enough. Just processing my dead grandfather, putting him straight into that meat processor, right? What do you think I'm doing? Barbell shrugs or dumbbell shrugs? Or I'd call it quits, take a shower, go to sleep, and go to work in the morning. That should honestly go into the state the nugget processor. Ooh, I don't actually remember how much I can shrug, so I'm just gonna guess 135. Oh yeah, I go back to starving just to get super lean again. Okay, so I was gonna have me blushing. Hold up, tan line view. Hey, tan line. There was too many weak gummies before the workout. Mm. Mm. I did recently acquire a cart, but I've never tried working out high. Maybe, maybe I'll try that. Wonder how it'll make my pump look. Hello, boxing glove. My day's going on. Okay, yeah, I'll say I had a nice day. I think that's the most positive I've ever answered this question in like so long. But I had a nice day today. Work really wasn't that bad, bro. And then you know what? That's it. I might have a little crush, bro. I might be developing a crush on a female, and she's pretty. She's very pretty, and she's cool. She's nice. Good person. She's smart. She's funny. She's cool. Okay, no, I don't know if it's just extra funny. Hey, if you want to find out, just say the word. You know, if you guys want to see that, let me know. I had a few blinkers. You know, I'll be tomorrow tomorrow night after work. I don't know. We can get arms. I should do some flexing for you anytime, baby. I don't know. But it's the lighting. That's good enough. Pushing 80. Pushing 80 was like a reason in the day. So, you know what? I'll be honest. I was around a little kitty area today. Oh, they had some milfs. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, they had some milfs, brother. I was about to ask. You know, needed a stepdad. You know? And look, if you saw him, you wouldn't like. You would understand. Don't judge me, bro. And some of these old ladies, bro, be honest, they could get it. Like Salma Hayek, you know, like 65 or something, bro. She still that woman. You don't know who Salma Hayek is? Yes, you do. To it doesn't let me allow it. There it is. So it made me flag your little comment right there is might be offensive or misogynistic. But to approve your message, brother. Sure you don't. Pretty much. I don't know. I don't know where you are, but I'm in Florida. Man, the competition is pretty fierce out here. I still think I'm pretty. You know, can't say man. You know that thing is crazy. Boy, I'm tired. I think two more sets of 20 brings me to 100 shrugs. I think that's good. Honestly, like I don't always have the most confidence in my appearance, right? But it comes to a point where like I got no choice but to accept that I'm not ugly. You know, like you guys, you could just be putting my horn, right? I've had a guest like have a word come up to me and like ask me if I do OnlyFans. I'll be like, no, that ain't me. That's the wrong guy. Be like, you should start one. We subscribe. Like, hey, what the hell? You know, it's saying some weird shit sometimes. And, my ex, I thought she was gorgeous. I thought she was so far out of my league. Damn, she thought I was just kind of crazy. But like, she might have dumped me, but I pulled that. You know, It's hot, right? Like, what if y'all think it's fake just to get my hopes up, right? So that way, like, I go ask out some girl, and she like, no, man, you ugly as hell. What made you think you have a chance, right? And I'm just completely crushed. Right, that's me, right? You know, yeah. And bro, there are some days where I'm just feeling myself super hard. You know, like I wake up, I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, bro, I'm him. You know, like I'm a strong, beautiful, muscular man. Actually, bro, if you're still there, I don't know if you told me how your day was, buddy. You gotta let me know. So, since I get cool. Yeah, um, depends on the day. We'll go with that. I'm sure, I'm sure everybody feels like that. Like one day you'll feel like you look incredible. You know, you'll feel shredded, you'll feel jacked, whatever. Like looking at another nice day, you'll be like, man, I look so bloated. My face is fluffy. And it's fluffy, whatever. I feel like that happens to everybody. And like I've met people, you know, like one in specifically, like I've noticed, like some people have like beautiful smiles, right? But that's something that like they're insecure about. Like you'll tell them, hey, you have a beautiful smile. But like, no, you're joking. I have an ugly smile. Like they're insecure about their smile. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's easy to just spend all your time, like especially like whenever you're working out and stuff, you're always looking at, at your weak points. Like, what can I improve on? Like that. And like it gets to a point where like that's all you're seeing, right? Whenever you look at yourself. It's just what can be better? Like what's bad, like you're only looking at the negatives, you know? And that makes sense. Am I just smoking crack and exhausted? Well, started to have an idea of something to say. I lost it. And ignore me. I'm just, you know, I'm just some honky left on Witness production. That's gonna be the last step. It's 11:30. Well, 11:27 specifically. Maybe you know, it's the bill on you guys. If that's what you guys. Mhm. So you guys just let me know. Yeah, like I said tomorrow, I think I might hit arms. You guys want to see me do it tonight? Again. And if you guys ever have questions about streams or anything like that, like when the next stream is going to be, what's going on, and stuff like that, my Instagram is linked on Twitch. I don't really upload on Instagram anymore. It's basically just uh, like I used to upload like edits and stuff there, but I might start again at some point. But I don't know if it'll notify me on my home screen whenever I get a whisper on Twitch, but I get it pops up on my whatever when someone DMs me on Instagram. So that's a way to get in contact. I'll live there. Spend those because I do spend time on Instagram on my breaks and stuff at work. Mostly just scrolling reels. But, uh, there's a version. See what you want to do. Yeah, like oh shit. I have Discord at some point. I think. Honestly, I never really messed with Discord. Learn a lot, just just figuring stuff out. But sure, I'd be down. Yeah, I've genuinely. I think I used. I think the only reason I ever downloaded Discord was to get free Pokemon on Pokemon Bronze on Roblox whenever I was a kid. Yeah, and the thing you said before, there's a version of that that's okay. Let's see how people see how you know to keep evolving, but at the same time, yeah, it's like sometimes you gotta take a step back and like trying to just look at laws and see like, hey, I got some good stuff going on here. Like, I think my tattoo looks sick as fuck, right? My face doesn't look too fat right now. Like, got a solid enough jawline. I feel like the beard hides it, but it's what it is. I think I look good with a beard. Genuinely, people haven't seen me without a beard in 3 years, so I'm kind of scared what I look like without it. So then I'll be forced further. It also depends on how I hold my jaw, which is weird. Like, yeah, that's weird. And then like sometimes you just have a good hair day, and that's all it takes is like a good hair day, and you're like, damn, smash. You know, like it's like little things can just make a big difference to whatever. I'm secure, and I feel about myself now. Like it took a it took a while for me to like accept that. Hey, maybe I'm not an ugly fat sack of shit, but like it's been a while now where I'm like, okay, yeah, people think I look good sometimes. Mm. Obviously, I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm not ugly. Not that there is anything wrong with being ugly. If you're ugly, that's fine. No, yeah, exactly. No one is everyone's cup of tea. Like someone could think I'm the single most attractive person in the world, and then a friend can look at me and be like, "This guy, really? That guy?" Oh, it's just it is what it is. Some people are gonna like you somewhere. 'Cause I don't really care much anymore. You know, like I used to obsess over how people looked at me and like what they thought of me, but I don't until they see the nugget, then they'll fall for it. Yeah, I gotta roll my watch back a little bit and just start flexing all the time, right? What's that over there? Do you see that? Hmm, let me think. Hmm, yeah, I'm, I'm itchy. I'm so itchy. Yeah. Um, I think I'm off till like Saturday. So fast reserve break between now and Saturday. Look at Discord, see what I can do there. I don't have a computer, so I don't know if that's a problem. It's made Twitch very difficult for me. Twitch isn't very streamer friendly on the phone. Same thing. Yeah, this is happening. If I, if I, if it's like a requirement to have a computer to run a Discord, then I might be cooked. Mm, yeah. If if I can get it running fine on a phone, See the problem with that. Uh, I'll look at it and figure it out, and then I will relay after I'm done. I'll say something in whatever stream comes after that. Yeah. And I don't really have any topics to bring up. Anybody, even if you're just on Discord, you can be type shit. I had no idea. I thought it was just servers and stuff. I got my free Pokemon on Discord, and then that was it for me. I don't remember my login or anything. I just got the codes and left. But I will learn. I can learn all the things that I can learn. So any topics to bring up for anything. I don't know if you have anything for anybody else watching. If anybody else wants to chime in, ask questions or something, you're more than welcome to. Starts if you probably don't don't play with me. That's it. I'm saving up for some Stooges like Legend CA. They gave Dragonite a Mega. It might look like shit, but it's still Dragonite a Mega. Uh, Chandelure. Chandelure's Mega looks sick. So I'm finally didn't love. One of those my dog, bro. That was so sick. Yeah, yeah. Those are the. So I mean, I wear Crocs pretty much everywhere I go now. Those are my work shoes, and it got to the point where it felt weird wearing anything else. So unless I'm going on like a date or something, I'm wearing Crocs. But it is getting pretty late. So, um, you guys don't have any questions or topics to discuss or anything like that. I think I think I might just be end stream. Put on dates, bunny slippers. I I do own a pair of slippers that are shorts. To find those, to find out. Those are so sharp and flimsy as well. Like sharp tops. Like it's like this, but there's there's sharks with sunglasses and shit. It's for chat tonight. I was like, time. I'm open to chat anytime, brother. I, yeah, I like talking to you guys. You guys, I've been very lucky. You know, I haven't had anybody come on my stream and be dickhead. You guys have all been really nice. And it's been a lot of fun. So I really appreciate you guys. Mm. Yeah, that's think I think this is a good point to end. I feel like so. Good night. Love you all. Great rest of your day or night, depending on what time you're in. Treat people well. You know, don't be a dickhead. And have a good one. Peace out, guys. See you next time. You sleep well too, my friend.